Hey guys, welcome to another video at Sweetel's Garage. Sorry for the huge delay. I have been busy with stuff, life issues, just a lot of stuff combined. Threw me back, but we're back and we are gonna get some stuff on the Boss 302 that we just bought. So if you guys remember in the last video, which was a while ago, the trunk was missing some stuff. So we will be getting that fixed in this and installed, along with a few other little things that kind of bothered me that were simple. So let's get into this video and see what we all did. All right, guys, the part finally showed that we've been waiting for. So we're gonna get it open. If you guys can see what shape it is, you probably know what it is already. But I'm pretty happy about it. These are pretty rare and hard to come by, especially in the condition this one is supposed to be in. And I was gonna wait to get to the shop to open it, but I'm pretty happy that I got it. Finally got it open, guys. It was a struggle. He really wrapped it up good. So here it is. It's a Space Saver spare. They only came in Bosses and Shelbys, so they're pretty rare and sought after. And this one is about as nice as it gets, to be honest. It still has the paint markings on it. This is all original. It's not redone or restored. You can see it's got a little bit of rust and stuff to show its age. Very, very clean. For like, if you guys collect Mustangs, you know this is a nice one. So can't wait to get that in there. Pretty happy. You old guys out there, let me know. I think this is supposed to be on the bead. It must have fell off. So that kind of sucks, but I don't really want to try to air it up either. So tell me what you guys would do. Kind of looks a little weird, but I don't know. It might supposed to look like that. I'm not sure. But now that we got this, I was pretty happy at once. I ordered the canister for it and not a reproduction. I ordered an original. So that'll look really nice with this, even though it's underneath. I think it sits underneath it. So let's get this thing to the shop and go put her in. Just got to the shop with the tire. Can't wait to put it in. So I already got the trunk open, and I want to find the stuff that he already bought for it that was on that ugly spare. And we did buy a tank for it. Somehow I'm going to clean all this crap off they put on here. I don't know how yet. I'll probably end up dry ice blasting it eventually, but for now we're just going to throw it in there. And then once the tank comes, we'll just pull it back out since it's easy. And the guy that sold me the tank also has an original jack. So I'm going to wait for that because his stuff is very clean. I think he pulled it out like when the stuff was new. So we'll just put the tire in for now so it looks a lot better than that. And see what it looks like here in a sec. As I was telling you guys, we got the tire inflator, which is cool. It's OEM. These are pretty rare. They do make reproductions, but this one's an OEM with the cardboard in there. Very nice piece. It came out of a Boss 429, so it's even cooler. So let's get the spare out we just put in and put this where it goes. And then yesterday, something else showed up that I didn't show you guys yet because they're pretty small. So to get that, the inflator where it goes, this spring is needed, which we'll show you here in a sec. And then this goes on top of the tire. So we got that too. Goes on top. Kind of sucks because I have such a nice spare and I'm kind of hiding the condition it's in, but it is what it is. So let's get the spare out and get the bottle in here quick. Yes, I know this one's not correct. I'm gonna be ordering the right one, but it works for now. So get that out, get this out. If some of you guys haven't seen how nice this is, see the paint marks on it? It's pretty nice. So, pretty proud of that one. Now the Space Saver, I think goes like this. I think. Or maybe this way. Probably this way. Then that spring hooks on here like that, goes around. Holy cow, that's gonna be tight. I'm just gonna do this off camera because I'm trying not to scratch that, and I'm gonna take my time. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's in there. I think I have to bend these things up, to be honest. That's why it's gonna be so tight. So let me get it in there and I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a sec. Well, I'm glad I didn't video that. Man, don't try to do this without gloves on. So I kept trying to. You just hook it in both of these, put the bottle in, and you try to force it in, and your thumbs get pinched and all this. I put gloves on, and then I got it first try. So I think that's how it goes. I had the spare tire in this one, but I think it goes in this one. So we're gonna do this one, and it should clear the, whatever you call it, inflator bottle. So put this in here nice and slow. Like that. And then, yeah, that's where it goes. That'll hook like that. Makes a lot more sense because there is like a dent in the wheel well a little bit, and the tire fit like perfect there. So do that, and then obviously we're missing the jack because you'll see we run out of threads. So this goes on first, and then the jack goes on the top. So I kind of was doing this for now, letting it go all the way down. I'm waiting. There is jacks on eBay that I could buy, but we became friends, the guy who sold me the can, and he has one out of his 69 Boss 429 that can came out of, so I'm just gonna wait for him because it's probably the same condition, which is really nice. So I'm kind of waiting. Doesn't look too bad the way it is. So the jack goes on next, and then the wing nut, this one's not correct. The wing nut goes on, and then the handle, I think. So it's coming along, little details. So I'm trying to make this thing as correct as possible to an extent, and looks pretty good. So let's move on. Well guys, in the last video you seen the green Mustang leave the shop, and you guys liked that I showed that. This is another customer car. Had to fix a mirror on it and just knocked that one out. NSX, pretty cool car. And then another one. Have a small defect on a mirror over here on a Ferrari 458. And let me tell you, that door panel, it's not hard, but there is a lot of bolts, and I went super slow, but we got it off. 3 plugins in the mirror. But I think they removed clear bra and it pulled the clear, but I'm not sure, I didn't ask. But you guys see the color of this thing, it's pretty sick. But this is the weekend projects. I already got the NSX done. So that's done, waiting for them, and then this one's next. So this will probably be done in a couple days, 2 or 3. So I'm gonna get this thing in primer and then get it sprayed tomorrow. And another thing before I prime this mirror, yesterday was 77 degrees. Today was supposed to be 60 and rain, but as you can see, no rain, and it's 65, 70-ish. And radio just alerted me that there's a blizzard warning tonight. No travel advised. It's literally 70 degrees. Like, why do I live here? Why do I live here? All right, guys, we're in the showroom. I keep forgetting, obviously, if you've been a follower for a while, you know the wall of trophies. So I don't know if I'll be able to reach him up there, but we got to get him down, move him to the sold wall, along with the Cobra 2 and the Boss. And we got the replacements made for the Laguna Seca and then the Grabber Blue. So I'm gonna get those 2 down. Probably leave the Slowbra up there just because, you know, we've had that car forever. So those 2 need to change, but we'll wait till we replace them. So, or I'm gonna get the Hawk and the Raptor R. But we'll do the ones that I can reach. I don't feel like getting the ladder today, but let's get these things on there. And there they are, guys. So like I said, those two are gone, but we'll get the Hulk and the Raptor R up there or something. And I just threw this here for now. I don't know. We'll probably have to get the car moved out of the way, get them up there or something. But I like keeping the ones I used to have just for memory. I never like to sell a car, but I always do to upgrade and make my dreams come true. Like this one is very expensive. And a lot of you guys said I should have just kept the clone and the other 3 cars, but having a real one means a lot to me. So we all have our different opinions. And the Laguna Seca opened my eyes. I didn't think I would like this car that much. I've been driving it a lot, and it is a fun car. I like the Laguna Seca more than the 11 Shelby that we had, put it that way, which is crazy to say. So there's the new wall, guys. Okay, back to the car, guys. I get it. But this is kind of where we left off. Still have it just chilling there. But we did get the box of goodies. So we got the right screw thing there and the right wing nut, jack handle, and the jack. Now when you're seeing this, you're probably like, man, you guys said you're gonna buy an OEM jack. Well, I did wait months for the guy that I bought the canister from, and I thought he was gonna hook me up. He seemed like really cool, and then he hit me with a $475 price tag for a jack that is not even boss specific. Like I told you guys earlier, the Space Saver spares only came in the Boss and the Shelbys. They're specific. The jack is not specific. They're all the same from 1970 Mustangs. So for him to hit me at that price, I was very shocked. And if I knew that, I would have bought one of these a long time ago. So kind of held me up. And on top of that, it wasn't mint condition like the canister. Otherwise, I might have bought it. It was pretty rusty and stuff, so it would have needed restored anyway. So I just bought one. A jack's a jack, in my opinion. There's no part numbers on the original, I don't think. But if you guys are knowledgeable on this stuff, let me know if there is. But this comes with the sticker just like the original and stuff. So I'm gonna get this stuff installed here quick. I'll show you guys. Well, guys, got all the grease cleaned up. They packed this thing full, which I understand, but since we're using it for basically a display, I cleaned as much as I could out of there with microfibers and alcohol. And then we did get the old one out, got the new one in, and I kind of opened it to where I think is how they were displayed. Please let me know if you guys know exactly how they came. People that bought these cars knew maybe, but let's get this thing installed on from the pictures that I seen and see what it looks like. So let's get her in. Finally, I've been waiting to do this for a while. It took a lot of monkeying around. I know this thing probably wasn't factory, but we're gonna put it in. Might help from rattling maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then this goes right, turn a little bit like that. And then this is kind of how I seen a picture online from a really nice restoration. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. It's kind of like that. And this is kind of what I've been told is, we might have to switch it like this. A lot of these aren't long enough, these things, so I don't know if this is right, but like I said, you guys let me know. This could be way wrong, but it's the best one I've seen online, so it's kind of what I'm doing. Just like that. It's kind of loose. I don't know what it takes to do it, I guess. There we go, now it's getting tight. There we go. You guys let me know. That's kind of how I like it. Looks pretty good. So that expensive canister, you can't even see. I didn't even need to buy it, but Let me know what you guys think. Is this how they came from factory? And let me know in the comments. So that's gonna do it on this episode, guys. I'm sorry there wasn't much. To you guys it wasn't much, but to me it's a lot because this car's not missing much. And that was a big thing. When you pop the trunk, it's gotta look legit. And when I bought this car, that ugly one, if you guys didn't see, go look at the last video. It was pretty ugly. So got that in there. The next thing, this car never came with the original carburetor, but I got one. So it's in the mail and it's supposed to be here today. So that'll be the next episode, is pulling off that carburetor and switching it out. And then this car will be all done exactly how it should be from what I know. So we'll keep doing our homework on this thing. You guys keep helping me out. I love it. You guys, some people don't like their car nitpicked, but this one I want it nitpicked. I want to try to make it as authentic as I can before we lose a lot of you guys that love these cars and spent hours and hours researching. So thank you guys. See you guys on the next one.